Afternoon, folks. It's me again, Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots 2 channel. Just wanted to bring y'all some of the news that is going on in the world today. I'm sure if you turned on any television station anywhere in the country, or actually probably anywhere in the world, you're seeing what's going on the news. It is Roe versus Wade, the insurrection in Arizona, behind the mad baby killers over there that want to get violent behind their ideology. Now, I have a lot of things that I believe in and don't believe in, and I'm not willing to get up and get run over by a truck standing in front, jumping in front of a moving vehicle, or kick in the doors and the windows of a Capitol building anywhere in the name of my beliefs. I think these people are crazy. They're nuts. A lot of them are part of political activist groups that are paid for by the Democratic Party, the Ruth Centas, and there's actually Jane's Revenge. There's actually several of these NGOs that are paid for through the DNC and through Planned Parenthood as well. Planned Parenthood is pissed today. They're losing money. They're going to be losing a shit ton of money, and there's no doubt about it. And so they have hired these wacko leftist activists to do their bidding, try to somehow change people's minds. And in reality, all it's doing is just making states decide whether they want to deal with this or not. It is now left up to the states to decide as to whether they want to allow abortions in the state or not. And it looks like we've already got about 15 or 16 states that are on board with that, and it looks like there's going to be about 25 states, at least, that are going to be against the abortion in the state. That's great news as far as I'm concerned. Now, the lefties are crying salty tears today. They are throwing fits. We've got Alyssa Milano calling it white supremacy and all this. I've seen Twitter is on fire this morning. I mean, on fire with the stupidity. I mean, I've never seen Twitter so stupid, with just the comment after comment after comment after comment of these idiots over here. They're crying. They don't get to kill babies. It's such an insult to their want in life to, I don't know, do some sick, twisted stuff that they think they deserve the right to abort babies at will, all the way up to 9 months, and that alone is very discouraging to me. I'm glad to see Roe versus Wade kicked to the curb, overturned. Glad to see the gun rights this week being done the right way in the Supreme Court as well. And we've actually had several big wins this week, but one way we know we're winning, the lefties are screaming and crying. No doubt about it. Let me show you this, folks. This is Gateway Pundit, right? Now watch, let me just scroll. Feed. See all these feeds? Every single one of these feeds, all but one article are about Roe versus Wade. And this is not just the Gateway Pundit. This is everywhere. Every single news outlet, every news pundit is talking about Roe versus Wade today. They're talking about how Trump put these people in position in order for this to happen, and it's all his fault. And he's like, yeah, high five, give glory to God. I love it. And these lefties are like, he's the devil. We can't kill babies anymore in my state. Ooh. Well, it is what it is. And if you want to find out how many people are freaking out, how many people have been run over, how many people have kicked indoors, how many riots and violence attacks there's been, and how many stupid opinions like Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and Alyssa Milano there is out there. There is literally, like I said, Twitter's on fire today. There is a shitstorm of opinions out there today over all this stuff going on. I'm sure most everybody knows all this stuff already, but I'm going to leave you some links in the description below to some of the better articles over here on the Gateway Pundit, which have videos with them. There is probably 24 videos over here on the Gateway Pundit about people just trying to promote their night of rage, as they call it. Now, I think anybody calling for violence needs to be dealt with one way or another. And I think people that jump in front of moving vehicles probably deserve what they get. I feel bad for anybody that gets run over by a truck. But at the same time, when a truck is cruising down the road, and you get 15 people try to jump in front of it while it's in motion, and you get hit or run over by the truck, somehow or another, you can't blame the guy driving the truck. And that's the way I see it. And that's just my opinion, but I watched that footage about 3 times. And that is just one of the many, many things. See, they're calling for violence. These wacko lefty NGO groups are calling for violence because we're cutting into Planned Parenthood's money. But at the same time, these people are going to play the victim. Oh, we can't kill babies. Oh, it's so terrible. But they've already caused people like judges to be threatened. The judges have had to be relocated as of yesterday to secret locations, several of them. And it's turned into a shitstorm mess since the SCOTUS leak happened. The lefties knew this was going to happen. They ramped us up with this SCOTUS leak thing, and no doubt about it. And so they basically had time to prepare for the onslaught of just mass idiocy out there in every one of these big cities where this crap is happening. Kerry Lake said they're kicking in the doors at the Capitol here in Arizona. Isn't that an insurrection? Who really knows? Depends on who's calling it, right? Now, we're going to do let me see if I can get this video up real quick. Yeah, there's actually been so many things going on in the last couple of days. See, this is the face of mainstream media today crying about the decisions. I love it. Salty tears all the way, just pouring down their face. Crying me a river is how I feel about it. As a Republican, we don't get, or as a conservative Republican, we don't get near enough wins in this country, especially under the Biden regime. But this week we've had several wins. And I think I attribute a lot of them to, just like some of the news is saying, to the fact that Trump stood in the gap and put in the right people in the Supreme Court. And one thing that I did see that I didn't realize at the time, when Trump was coming up to be sworn in, right before that, Obama had opportunity to put in a Supreme Court justice because one had just, I believe, had retired right before Obama's term was up. And in process of this, Lindsey Graham, of all people, and Mitch McConnell, I believe it was, Mitch McConnell cockblocked Obama from being able to get his pick choice in the Supreme Court since he was on his way out the door. That happened years ago, but when it happened, the minute Trump gets in there within a few weeks, he's got the opportunity to put his first Supreme Court justice pick into position. And the lefties are mad as hell about it. It's one of the only things I've seen Lindsey Graham do that I think was, Mitch McConnell. They're so much alike to me, they kind of get blurry in my head sometimes. But at any rate, I did see that Mitch McConnell, I've seen a video about it yesterday, and I had forgot this had happened. Mitch McConnell is the one that actually stopped Obama's pick from getting in there, kind of cock-blocked the whole situation, put it on delay, as they do. Therefore, Trump was able to get 3 in there, and those were 3 of the 5 that sided, or 3 of the 6 that sided with the decision. And I think that's great. Now, let me go ahead and show you this right here. In that, there was a flashback. Hermit of Laredo's 1985 premonition, President Donald Trump to lead America back to God. Now, let me go ahead and get into this video. And this is a very cool picture of Trump. Being praised by all the good people. It says on February 18th, 2017, First Lady excuse me, Melania Trump led the audience in the Lord's Prayer at a rally in Florida. It was a thank you rally less than a month after Trump was inaugurated. It says the following day, Father Giacomo Capoverdi shared a fascinating story about the hermit of Laredo, Italy, who predicted that Donald Trump's presidency back in the 1980s. Oh, he called it early. It says the holy man shared the premonition that President Donald Trump would be bringing back America to God, and this was decades before Trump even decided to run for president. Ooh, he called it way early. It says Father Giac, I can't even say his name. Father Capoverdi shared a fascinating story of his encounter with the hermit of Laredo, the author of Pia, the prayer book, at the side of the Holy House of the Blessed Virgin Mary. In this video, Father Verde shared an amazing premonition that had with this hermit of Laredo, and went all the way back from the 80s about Donald Trump. Please watch the Father shares his incredible story. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this up here for you. See if we can get this going. Hopefully it's not too long. Oh, it is. It's 8 minutes long, folks. I'll put it in the link in the description down below for anybody that wants to watch the entire video. Ooh, my phone's dirty. Oh, look at there. They done took it down. You believe that crap, folks? That's what happens. The lefties are in full-blown panic mode today. They're mad about everything, and they are doing their very best to shut down these videos. Even over here, especially the YouTube videos. YouTube has actually been doing a lot of censoring in the last 24 hours behind the riots. No doubt about it. Yeah, that was crazy. Even articles on Gateway Pundits that have links to them are not guaranteed to be there when you get to them. How sad. But I will leave you a link in the description down below to that article. And it's just basically, let me try that again. Let me see here. Yeah, there's a bunch of crying lefties today, no doubt about it. It's so sad it makes me want to cry. I apologize, folks. I shouldn't cry. I shouldn't be laughing at other people's misfortune, but us deplorables feel like we've been depreciated and unappreciated for a long time. And at one point, we got to take our wins when we can get them. And so cry them salty tears, you lefties. I don't mind a bit. Let's see if this video will play this time. I think I got it to work this time. And like I said, I'll leave you a link in the description below to this video of this premonition of how Trump would bring us closer to God. And no, they're not going to allow it. YouTube took it down off the Gateway Pundit. That figures. That's the way it goes. That's about all I got for you this morning, folks. I'm fixing to get out here and get to work and do my junking thing. It's Saturdays. I do this almost every Saturday. I get out here and bust a move, loading and unloading trucks, breaking down scrap, whatever I need to do to make my extra money on the weekends. That's what I'm fixing to get out there and get started on. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I hope everybody stays away from downtowns and this violence and all these crazy wackadoodle rainbow people, these alphabet soup people, and all these crazies that are wearing blood on the outside of their clothes today and marching with coat hangers. Stay away from those folks, people. They're crazy. Just please stay away from the big cities where this mess is actively getting out of control. Hopefully, some people will be locked up and thrown in jail for acting a fool, and maybe this thing won't get out of hand any worse than it already has. That's what we got to pray for, folks. No violence in the streets behind Supreme Court decisions and wackadoodle ideologies. That's all I ask today is everybody stay home, stay safe, and don't get out there and get involved in that stuff. If anything, just make sure you got a fire extinguisher handy and all your necessities available in case things do get screwy. Because here in this part of Texas, I think I'm all right. But I know a lot of my listeners live in Wackadoodle, New York, and a lot of these places where it has just gotten crazy over the last 24 hours. So hope everybody stays home or enjoys their day the best they can, whether they stay home or get out and about. But please stay away from the riots and all this stuff, because it will, no matter how you feel about the ruling, if you go down to these big cities, to these courthouses, and you become part of the protest for or against, very good possibility you're going to go to jail and be put on a list. That's not a good deal for anybody. So please stay home. Please take care of yourself, and please be safe with all this craziness going on, because we don't know how long this is going to last, how crazy it's going to get, and how many bad actors are going to come out of the woodworks this week, considering we've got all these politicians that are promoting the violence, even today. Sick stuff, folks. I'm going to leave you several links in the description below to some of these articles and with some videos that are still available. if they haven't been taken down. That's pretty bad when YouTube's taking down video links on the gateway. But at any rate, it is what it is. I hope everybody has a great day. Stay safe. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for showing up, subscribing, listening to my channel. I appreciate everybody wholeheartedly for helping me bring my channel up to where it was once before they killed me on the other spot. It's been great, and I just want to thank everybody for being such a great listener. Like, subscribe, and share. To Devoted Patriots. Over and out.